Hi friends, good day. Today let me read these world's greatest inspirational and motivational quotes on conversation for you. Silence is also conversation by Ramana Maharshi. The best way of life is conversation by Ralph Waldo Emerson. Wit is the salt of conversation, not the food by William Hazlitt. Silence is one of the great arts of conversation by Tullius Cicero. I often quote myself, "It adds spice to my conversation" by George Bernard Shaw. A happy marriage is a long conversation which always seems too short by Maurois. I can wear a hat or take it off, but either way, it's a conversation piece by Hedda Hopper. Conversation enriches the understanding, but solitude is the school of genius by Edward Gibbon. There is no conversation more boring than the one where everybody agrees by Michael D. Montaigne. No one appreciates the very special genius of your conversation as the dog does by Christopher Morley. Intelligence is usually easy to tell in a 10-minute conversation. Determination is harder by Sam Altman. A man's character may be learned from the adjectives which he habitually uses in conversation by Mark Twain. A good maxim allows you to have the last word without even starting a conversation by Nassim Nicholas Taleb. The best argument against democracy is a 5-minute conversation with the average voter by Winston Churchill. Ultimately, the bond of all companionship, whether in marriage or in friendship, is conversation by Oscar Wilde. The reading of all good books is like a conversation with the finest minds of past centuries by René Descartes. Part of the joy of dancing is conversation. Trouble is some men can't talk and dance at the same time by Ginger Rogers. A single conversation across the table with a wise man is better than 10 years mere study of books by Henry Wordsworth Longfellow. The biggest mistake is believing there is one right way to listen, to talk, and to have a conversation or a relationship by Deborah Tannen. A person isn't who they are during the last conversation you had with them. They have been throughout your whole relationship by Rainer Maria Rilke. True happiness arises in the first place from the enjoyment of one's self, and in the next from the friendship and conversation of a few select companions by Joseph Addison. A real conversation always contains an invitation. You are invited another person to reveal herself or himself to you, to tell you who they are or what they want by David Whyte. Ideal conversation must be an exchange of thought and not as many of those who worry most about their shortcomings believe. An eloquent exhibition of wit or oratory by Emily Post. Body language is a very powerful tool. We had body language before we had speech, and apparently 80% of what you understand in a conversation is read through the body, not the words, by Deborah Bull. Conversation is a meeting of minds with different memories and habits. When minds meet, they don't just exchange facts. They transform them, reshape them, draw different implications from them, engage in new trains of thought. Conversation doesn't just reshuffle the cards, it creates new cards. By Theodore Zeldin.
Thank you so much for watching. Please like this video and do share.